Hello, guys. This is Shar. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Now, look, Carlos King is on the podcast or the YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it, with Dr. Heavenly this evening with all lies, all cap. Do you hear me? All cap. He is so fake and fugazi. It's not even funny. Now, look. When Dr. Heavenly, it was at the very, very beginning of their review of Married to Medicine from last Sunday, the very, very beginning of their show, she asked, is there anything you want to talk about or discuss before we start? And she thought about it. She remembered, she wanted to ask Carlos about, are you striking channels? People keep contacting me saying you're striking channels. And the way he responded was so fake, y'all. And I do have the video of it. You'll hear how he sounded, how he responded. It was so fake. It was like, huh? You know exactly what she's talking about because you were striking channels. Point blank in the period. And then he went on to fib and lie about who and why he wouldn't strike channels. Like he advised that he had problems with people who posted imagery and pictures from the podcast that him and Melanie did because it was paid for and he was going to post the whole thing in its entirety on his channel. So, of course, he's going to strike that. But no, I am one of the content creators that was struck. And let me tell you, it was not the video that I did with clips. Well, it wasn't really a clip. I think it was pictures of Melanie and Stormy up there at that podcast. I don't think I had audio and I don't think I had video. I may have, I can't even remember, but I definitely had pictures. And he or whoever that helped him strike the channel would have known that it was definitely from his podcast because that's when Melanie wore the two-tone white and black suit with the little halter top. Very, very chic and cute. And yeah, so he would have known, or whoever would have known, that was a video, basically talking about what was going on there. And it did not get struck at all. As a matter of fact, it's up right now and it's monetized. So he's a fibber. What got monetized, what got struck was the video that I did from the last reunion. I think it was reunion episode 2. No, I'm sorry. It was episode 3 from this past season reunion where I labeled or titled the video, I don't know, something Carlos King. Carlos King's name was definitely in it. And it did have a picture of the thumbnail was some of the cast members up on the stage from the 3rd episode of this past season's reunion. So, yeah, you did not strike the video that I did about you guys' podcast. He struck a video about Love and Marriage Huntsville because I had imagery in there. I had a short clip of the video. I had audio from the actual cast for the actual scene from the reunion. So, yeah, he's striking. He's striking more than just videos from that podcast, okay? And he also stated that it was YouTubers who put that entire podcast night between him and Melanie. Someone recorded the whole and posted the whole night on their channel. Now, I don't know who did that. I think he's fibbing about that because, again, I didn't see that at all. And I looked at a ton of videos from people who were there and, who took video and imagery. I mean, it was just like a little video here and there, here and there, here and there, picture here and there, here and there. I did not see not one video where the whole event was filmed and they uploaded it to a channel, and you know what I mean. I didn't see that going around, so I want to say Carlos is lying about that. Like, he's exaggerating just to prove his point. Y'all, we knew it was Carlos King. And it could also be the Scotts as well. But Carlos King actually started it off. Because like he said, people was posting this and that from his podcast. And he was pissed about it because he want to get all the cash and all the funds from him initially posting it. And that's his choice because it was his podcast along with Melanie. So, yeah, I mean, I guess if he want to do that for that reason, he can. But the fact of the matter is that my video about that night did not get struck. So somebody lying. You guys drop down in the comments. Tell me what you think about what Carlos King said about striking YouTubers. And tell me what you thought about the way he responded, his tone of voice. It just sounded like he was just lying. Like the video, subscribe, comment if you choose. And until next time, bye.
Yes.
Anything else? Anything you want to say before we start?
Well,
Let me clear things up. Now, Carlos, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I know it's not true, so I'm gonna put it out there. You ain't striking nobody's channel, since you keep emailing me and texting me for channels. So clean that up. Telling people you ain't striking nobody's channel. People put stuff out there and they believe it.
Well, exactly, because listen, you know how this industry works. They want to believe the worst about you because they want to say like, oh, we got something on him. I do not strike content creators' content.
It wouldn't make sense because it builds you up, right?
I just sit up here and said to you guys in nauseum that content creators and bloggers are the reason why our shows are successful. My raindrops know that at the end of the day, there's people out there who want to believe the worst about me. Now, what I will say is I did a live podcast with Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers.
Yeah, well, right, that's her.
Right. And I recorded it because I'm going to drop it on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, a few people uploaded my paid-for podcast on their channels. You see what I'm saying?
Before you even dropped it.
Before I dropped it. When I drop my podcast interviews on Tuesday, everyone takes it. And I don't care. That helps me promote it. So what happened was we saw a few people who uploaded my entire podcast interview, and I am going to upload it. I'm actually going to upload it next Tuesday.
I can look at